What's up, fifth graders? Thank you so much for those who submitted your pictures of your chalk. One of them made an appearance in the Easter Chapel that was recorded yesterday. And I'll be using some of those throughout some other daily devotions, so thank you so much. Today what we're going to do is I'm going to read you a very short part of a story that some of y'all are very familiar with. It is the story of David, who becomes the second king of Israel. We're going to read that, and then I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you a little challenge, okay? So, here's the action Bible. Don't you miss it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so, two main characters here. You have Samuel, who's this dude right here, and you have Jesse, who is David's daddy. Okay, so Samuel says, the deal here, guys, is that the first king of Israel, Saul, God is not pleased with how Saul has been doing. So he's like, I'm going to anoint a new king, and Samuel, my prophet, I need you to go find him. So Samuel says, okay, I'm going to go to this man named Jesse, who has a ton of sons, and maybe one of them will be king. So this is this is Samuel speaking. Jesse. Oh, 1 second. Jesse, God wants me to choose one of your sons for a special service. Will you bring your sons to me? Of course. This is my oldest son, Eliab. He is so tall and strong. Surely this is the one God has chosen. But Samuel hears God's voice. You can only see how tall and handsome he is. I can see his heart. He is not the one. Then we come up here. 7 of Jesse's sons appear before Samuel, but not one of them is chosen. Have I seen all your sons? No, the youngest one, David, is tending the sheep. I'll send one of my sons and a servant for him. I wonder why Samuel insists on seeing David. This whole thing is a mystery. Jesse's son finds his brother in the fields outside Bethlehem. Hey, there's David. Look, a lion, and David doesn't see it. You guys see that right there? Okay. Just like his great-grandparents, David is honorable, faithful, and brave. His keen ears hear a swish in the tall grass. He whirls. A lion! Some action happens right there. Boom shakalaka. David, the lion, you killed it. I also had to kill a bear a few days ago. Humble brag. Nothing's going to hurt my father's sheep if I can help it. He don't play games. Let me have this part. You're a brave shepherd, David, but hurry home. Samuel wants to see you. I brought a man to stay with the sheep. The Lord's prophet wants to see me, but why? On the hike back to the city, David continues to wonder. But when Samuel sees the young shepherd boy, he hears God say, "This is my chosen one." In front of Jesse and his sons, Samuel blesses David and anoints his head with oil. The Lord bless you, for you will be the next king of Israel. Guys, I really love this part of the story. David becomes known as a man after God's own heart. And I think it's so cool that the person that everyone least expected to be someone God would use is the very person that God chooses to use. The youngest person in the whole family. They're baffled by it. So why does he even want to see him? That seems ridiculous. And God says, I'll show you ridiculous. I'm going to make him king. I think this is really encouraging because all of you are, in your families, one of the youngest members. Maybe not the youngest member, but you're definitely younger than your parents. But the cool thing is that despite your youth, God still wants to use you, and God still is using you. And I'm going to give you a challenge for some ways that he can use you right now. Oh, look at my puppy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at him. He's so cute. I'm going to give you some challenges, though. And for this to happen, though, parents, bye. I just need to talk to them. Okay? So I'm gonna wait when it's just kids. All right, guys, now that they're gone, finally, this is what you can do to like really like take care of my dog is pooping in the back. Y'all get a good laugh out of that. This is some things you can do. Whenever you have your next sit down meal with like your family, your parents or whatever, one way that you can really be someone that God uses in their lives is you can start a conversation and have a go around question ready. So like something you could ask the whole family, you start the conversation, you initiate it, it would be so wonderful for them. This is what you could do. You could say, you can come up with your own question, but here are some suggestions. You could say, hey guys, so these times are kind of hard. I'm wondering what you are most hopeful about. And then just throw that out there and see what they say, see how they react. Or you could say, hey, today, what part of the day did you laugh the hardest? And just ask that question and see what happens. Or you could ask, what is the most beautiful thing you have seen this week? And just throw it out there, lay it on the table, and watch their minds just work and explode. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I've taken a moment to think about those things. Rewind this video a little bit if you want to hear those questions again. I'd be really excited to hear what you ask at the dinner table. Just whenever there's a lull in the conversation, just say, hey guys, I got a question for everyone. And then boom, show them that the youngest person in the whole family, or one of the youngest, can be someone who makes everyone think about something that is hopeful and joyful or funny. Okay, guys, go be like David and have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend. Mr. Elliott misses you and loves you very much. Can't wait to see you next week.